Hello everyone, I'm Kimberly from Dirt Floor Fibers, and I'm excited to share what I got in the mail with you today. I just came from the post office where I picked up my Fiber of the Month Club subscription that I get every month from Paradise Fibers. This is February 2021. I'm super excited to open this with you today. The teaser email that we got at the end of January said that this was going to be about opposites attracting and different fibers to blend together for unique textures. So you can definitely tell that with the black and white striped bags. I'm excited to dig in and see what we have inside. Now, I will say there's a little bit of damage to my package this month. There's a tear in the side, but it appears that the fiber is packaged pretty well inside, so I'm hoping there wasn't anything that got lost in transit or damaged along the way, but we'll see once we get it open. Alright. Ooh, the bag smells really nice this month. I don't know what that is. Kind of pepperminty or lavender-y. I think it's coming from whatever's inside of here. I apologize for sniffing my mail, but it smelled nice. Alright, ooh, these are really nice. We got two different bags, both of them kind of a poly bag, one with a light colored fiber and one with a darker color fiber inside. Let's take a look and see what our card says. The Fiber of the Month Club, I'm not sure, I think this is backwards, but the Fiber of the Month Club always comes with a description of what is inside, as well as a new skill to try out. So let's see what's on the docket for this month. So it says duality, has our black and white sheep. Peace and war, love and hate, up and down, black and white. These famous duplexities teach us that every aspect of life is created from a harmonious interaction of opposing and competing forces that balance each other like a well-plied hand-spun yarn. True dat. Explore this concept while crafting this month with contrasting shades, textures, and fiber content all in one unique fiber blend. We call these blends Gotland Tweed. I love Gotland. And we hope creating with them brings more balance and serenity to your life. So it looks like we have two different colors of the same blend, perhaps. I don't know, let's see. So it says Gotland Tweed blends approximately 4 ounces of yin, which is the black one, and 4 ounces of yang, which is the white one, in opposite colored organza bags. Sorry, I called them poly earlier. They're organza. These durable blends consist of 50% natural Gotland wool top, 25% merino wool top, 20% tussa silk top, and 5% viscose tweed. It's warning me that I ought to be careful washing the black one the first few times. It looks like that one is dyed. And they also suggest washing it before spinning if you want to work it together with the white fiber. Although, quite frankly, even if it does bleed together, I bet you it would make a really, really great kind of a dark gray with or a dark black with a light gray contrast. That might be kind of fun. Oh, it was lavender. So our notions bag. Actually, let's take a look at the fiber first before we dig into the notions bag. I'm really excited about this part. I'm a little bit behind spinning my other month's boxes, but I love Gotland so much that this might jump to the front of the line. So it is this lovely gray color, and you can see, I think there's enough light that you can tell that it's not quite all the same shade. There is some variation, in addition to having the little bits of other fiber for the tweed effect. That's going to spin up very nicely. It's super soft. I really, really love this fiber. And then the white, let's pull that out and take a look. Oh, that's great as well. It's not really a white. It is a little bit more of a cream and natural wool color, which is really quite lovely. You can see how easy that just kind of falls apart. And you can see the lines of the silk running through it as well. And again, like the black one has the fiber to give the tweed effect. Oh, that's exciting. That is really, really beautiful fiber. Let's see, I want me to look at my notions bag next. So it says, create a space of calm while crafting with my 2 milliliter dropper of organic Bulgarian lavender essential oil and a spiral stitch marker with 2 contrasting lava beads entrapped inside. Use your dropper to place a single drop of oil on the beads and enjoy a pleasant scent while you knit or crochet. So that was apparently the wonderful smell that was coming from this bag. They've wrapped it up really nicely. It's got this bubble wrap, which will be fun to play with later, because who doesn't love bubble wrap? Oh, that's an adorable little bottle. So this is the essential oil. Oh, that smells so nice. It didn't leak or anything. I'm not sure why the smell is so strong outside of the bottle. Oh, it is. It's got this cute little dropper. That'll be great. I always have essential oil on hand. I love having a little something to put inside my boxes of wool. Helps keep any of the bugs away. Clove oil or lavender oil, and there's a few others as well. So that'll come in handy. I'll love to reuse that. And here is the stitch marker. That is such a clever idea. It's kind of big, but to be able to have that scent right on the project that you're working with, that's just a really clever idea. I love that. Super cute. Let me put those back in there so they don't get lost. Let's see. Enjoy a soothing cup of tea that blends leaves from the tulsi plant with calming lavender. Not really a tea person, but you get tea in these kits every single month, so I might have to start trying to love tea more than I do, but that's that. Tulsi has been revered in India for more than 5,000 years, and according to folklore, is a healing balm for the body, mind, and spirit. This gentle blend is a tea that fosters a sense of serenity. And then Eunice the sheep has taken a striking Yuan and Yuang appearance this month in a clear vinyl sticker form. So again, my last video, which I never posted because it was blurry, long story, I'll tell you later. But every month we get these really cute stickers in the mail. I really need to find a place to put them. I've never really been a sticker person. Like, even when I was a kid, I loved collecting them. But I never used them because once you stick something, it's there, it's used, and it's gone forever, which is a lot of permanence. I can't handle that. So I've got to really figure out a way I can use these stickers in a unique way. I might take a page out of my middle schoolers. I teach my middle schoolers book and get a water bottle and put all of my sheep stickers on them because I really like these. And I think that's everything materials-wise that's in my box, but I do still have another card. Usually the extra card has a skill or a suggested pattern to try, so let's see what they've suggested. So on this side, they've given us a suggestion for using our yarns for mosaic knitting. Coined by Barbara G. Walker in the late 1960s, mosaic knitting is the term used to describe the novel color knitting technique that uses slip stitches to create dramatic mosaic designs. If you've never tried this technique before, you'll find it easy to learn and exciting to use. This technique is neither unusual nor excessively demanding. If you can knit a stitch and slip a stitch, you can mosaic knit. In the old method of working designs in color, fair isle knitting, the knitter must work with 2 strands of yarn at once, knitting stitches with one color and then another, carrying the unused strands across the back of the work as they go. In mosaic knitting, the knitter never has to handle more than 1 strand of yarn at a time, and there is no extra strands thickening the fabric on the back side. And then they have a website that you can go to get some more suggestions for mosaic knitting. I've got to say, I love mosaic knitting. I love the look of color work designs, but with the floats going across the back, I'm always worried that my tension's never going to be quite right, or just, you know, it's really thick. I've just never figured out how to make it work really well. My computer went to sleep, so hopefully that didn't mess anything up. That's okay. Then on the back, it shows looks like two different colored singles being applied together. The barber pole effect, which is something else that I love doing with hand-spun yarn as well. So that says, one of the oldest and most predominant breeds of Scandinavia, Gotland descended from 3 different breeds of sheep that were traded and crossbred by the Vikings. The original Swedish short-tailed, the Uzbekistan Karakul, I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, and the Russian Romanov. The lustrous and strong long wool that we know and love today selectively emerged in the 1920s. The wool is dense and wavy with an open curly crimp. Although it classifies as a long wool, the fiber diameter is thin by comparison of classic long wools at 28 to 32 microns. Gotland possesses a very soft and silky texture, unlike other long wools with a brilliant luster shared by other long wools. When blended with other wool, as we have done in our Gotland tweed selections, the resulting yarn is both soft and strong with a fluffy halo similar to mohair blends. The incorporation of wild tussis silk, produced from wild silkworms, adds a beautiful matte finish that contrasts with the natural sheen of the Gotland and increases the strength of your yarn. To add to the rustic feeling of this classic blend, we've added bits of viscose tweed that will create a textured, slubby feel to your finished yarn. Spin yin and yang separately to showcase their individual beauty, or apply them together to bring balance to 2 contrasting yarns for a marled effect. I'm telling you, this is going to be so much fun to spin up. Let's take a look at 2 of them together. Really, really gorgeous color combination. So I'll have to think about and decide if I'm going to spin them separately or apply them together. Both would be really, really great options, and I'll do another video soon where I catch you up on my spinning from my other Paradise Fibers Fiber of the Month clubs. I just finished spinning up December's, was it December or January? What was last month's box? No, it was from December. I told you I was behind in all of this. So I just finished spinning up December's box, which was the one that was Narnia themed with the silk blends, the one that was really pretty green and kind of a grayish color. I did the green in a really fine lace weight yarn. I was really pleased with the way that came out. I got a little bit lazy with the other one, and it spun a little bit thicker. I haven't plied it together. No, I did just finish plying it together. I haven't washed it yet. So I'll see how that turns out once it's all finished. On my spinning wheel right now, I have November's fiber box going. It's a Falkland blend, or it might be, no, it's pure Falkland. And that kit actually came with walnut to be able to dye it naturally. So that's going to be my next step once I get that finished being spun up. And then I haven't touched January's yet. That's still sitting upstairs. That was another silk and wool blend. I can't remember exactly what was in it. But that one was meant to be spun with a little bit of, I think it was nylon, to be able to go into sock yarn. So I haven't started that yet, but once I get more done, I will do an update here. And now I have a question for everyone who does videos themselves. I've been experimenting with different cameras, but I'm having a lot of trouble getting a really, really clear picture. My Nikon camera, when I was outside, gave me a nice picture. Inside, it was really blurry, so I bought myself a light ring. The light ring blew its bulb on the second time I used it, so it's dead. But even the filming that I did with my Nikon and the light ring, it ended up being super blurry as well. I did do it at night because the days are really short right now, so I don't have a lot of natural light. And now I'm sitting outside with my laptop, just using the built-in camera, and photo booth because I have a Mac. And I can even tell in the picture as my light is going away, I'm getting blurrier and the picture keeps changing color. I'm trying to figure out what camera I need to use to get a decent film, a decent picture. So if anybody else out there knows of a good camera where I can film and it'll look great and I won't be super blurry all the time, leave it in the comments of the video. I'd really appreciate that. And I'd also appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. Not a lot of content is coming up quite yet. I'm still working on getting started. And I'm also getting ready to launch my online store with hand-spun and hand-dyed yarns at dirtfloorfibers.com. So I'd appreciate it if you check me out there or at dirtfloorfibers on Instagram. Thank you for sticking with me, and I'll see you next time.